I tell students the big thing for solving equations when variables are in the bottom of a fraction, you should make your first goal to get the variables out of the bottom of the fraction. Before we do that, let's notice that this is factorable. And now that we factored it, we want to get rid of all the variables out of the bottom of the fraction in one swoop if we could. So we're going to take the whole equation, we're going to keep it balanced by multiplying by the same thing. Holy smokes, there we go. And we're going to multiply it by x minus 2, x plus 1. Because when we multiply this fraction by x minus 2, x minus 1, the x minus 2s are going to cross cancel. We'll still have 14 times x plus 1 left over, but at least we got the variable out of the bottom. Same thing for this fraction over here. When you multiply the red thing times x plus 1, that's going to times 18 over x plus 1. The x plus 1s will cancel out, and then these will all cancel out nicely. So first step here, I wrote 14 parentheses x plus 1 because the x minus 2s cross-canceled when they multiplied. For the next set of parentheses, I'm going to write minus 18x minus 2 because the x plus 1s cross-canceled. And then for the final parentheses, everything cross-cancels nicely, so I'm just going to write 22. Now, what's left over is just a straightforward equation where we got to break down the parentheses by multiplying. Get 14x plus 14. And the big thing students forget to do here is that when they multiply negative 18 times everything, they forget this is going to be a positive 36. So we got some like terms. 14x minus 18x makes negative 4x. And then 14 plus 36 makes 50. This equals 22. We're going to undo the 50 by subtracting 50 from both sides. So get negative 4x is negative 28. So you divide both sides by negative 4. You get x is 7. With these rational equations, though, you always want to go back and check the 7 makes sense. And if you plug in 7, you don't have any divide by 0 problems, so we're good. But sometimes, like you'd solve this, you get a solution of x equals 2. And we'd have to say that's actually not a solution because it causes a divide by 0 error.